Today we're talking bottle returns made easy. Have you used Clink before? Clink is a new bottle return system in Connecticut that allows you to return your bottles hands-free. You don't have to stick your hands in those icky return canisters that only work half the time. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. I heard of Clink back in January 2025 when they first came to Connecticut. And I thought to myself, I'm not paying for bags so that I can return my bottles. I just use garbage bags, fill them up, and bring them back. Well, my main problem with that is I fill up 5 garbage bags before I get a chance to go back, and then I have to go sit there, if all of the machines are working, for a good half hour, 40 minutes, putting all of my bottles in one at a time. This wasn't a problem for a while, but I have a needy dog and I have to put him in daycare just so I can go return bottles, or I go shopping with my husband on the weekend and I would return bottles while he shops, but most of the time he would finish shopping before I even finished returning the bottles. The last straw for me was the last time I went to return bottles the traditional way. I'm just returning bottles and cans, and one of the machines for bottles and cans is completely down and the other one is acting up. So the lady that is currently using it is struggling. We're waiting for someone to come over. It's just taking forever, and I finally say, forget it. I'm gonna go and try this Clink thing. I gotta say, I'm so glad that I did. Clink has been around since 2006, but it's only been in Connecticut since January 2025, so it's fairly new here. We also only have it in 5 places in Connecticut. So there's one in Bristol, Cheshire, Simsbury, Windsor, and of course right in Southington. And they're all located at Stop and Shop locations. So the one downside for me when I was considering joining was the fact that you had to pay for these bags. So you have to use Clink bags to return bottles with Clink. But it's around $2.50 to buy 15 bags. Now let's do the math. In general, I can get about 55 bottles and cans in a bag. They say an average of 50. You might be able to get more, but I'm going to use my numbers. If you can get 55 bottles and cans into one bag, that's $5.50 per bag, times the 15 bags that are in one box. That's $82.50 that you're going to make off that one box. So to me, spending the money on the bags was definitely worth the time I saved sitting there returning. You're first going to want to start by downloading the Clink CT app. So you can download that on your phone. I know it's in the App Store. I don't have Android, so I'm not sure if it's in the Google Store, but I know for sure it is in the Apple App Store. Once you've downloaded the app, you'll set up your account, and now you can go to Stop and Shop location and purchase your Clink bags. Once you have your bags and you have your account, now you're going to print your stickers. These stickers get stuck onto the bag. You print the stickers out from a kiosk right inside the Stop and Shop store, and you'll just scan your barcode. You're going to put in your 4-digit PIN that you get to create, and it will print out stickers. So my first thought was it only lets you print up to 5 stickers, but you can keep reprinting. There's 15 bags in here, so I wanted 15 stickers. Why keep coming back in to print stickers? Next, you're going to fill your bag. I stick the bag. It's got a drawstring just like a garbage bag. So I stick it in the same place that I would leave my garbage bag to collect cans previously. Now I just have the Clink bag instead. The best part is that I don't have to let them pile up in my basement anymore. I can just go and return one bag at a time, and it takes just minutes. Before you go and return your first bag, just make sure in the account settings, if you've selected either instant pay or I believe it says build my balance. If you have your balance building, you will get the amount for each can and bottle that is in the bag. If you have pay instantly, they're going to give you $5, assuming you put 50 cans and bottles in the bag. These do get counted at some point, and I'm not sure if you're sticking bags in there with, say, just 20 or 30, trying to get one over on them, if they will eventually come back and say, hey, wait a second, you are violating our policy. I would suggest to not do the instant payment. If you let your account build, if you're running short on time, you're just going to put the bags in the trailer, and you can come back to Stop and Shop when you're ready to get your payment. When you are ready to cash out, you'll go back into Stop and Shop. You're going to go back to the Clink kiosk, scan your QR code, and you will print a little ticket. And then you're going to bring that to the customer service desk, and they'll give you your money. So all in all, I've been using Clink for a few months now, and I really love how quick and easy it is. I love that I don't have to stand in line, and even if there is no line, I love that I don't have to sit at the redemption center sticking one can and bottle in at a time. This saves so much time. It's totally worth the $2.50 that you pay for their bags, and I hope a lot of people support this so we can keep Clink around in Connecticut. Have you used Clink? What do you think about it? Is it something you like or dislike? Also, if it's not available in your area, do you think this is something you would use if it were available? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in, where I make videos about all things Southington. We'll see you again next time.